Hey guys, welcome to another video with Matt. Today I'm going to show you how I made this cool horseshoes last name sign. Just stick around, I'm going to show you how I did. Alright guys, so to get started, I went ahead and cut out my board and rounded the ends right here guys, and made sure it was all going to fit on there. So in this example, this person's last name is Case, like C-A-S-E. So I laid the horseshoes out, I got the C and A going on. I'm going to have to cut that right there on the S, and then I'm gonna have to cut the top of that right there and weld those together. And then I'll need to take another like smaller horseshoe and just cut out a little middle piece right there that we can make the A out of, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just line them up the way that I want it to be on the board, and I'm gonna take my marker and I'm gonna mark where I need to cut the horseshoes to weld them together. Alright, so I went ahead and made some marks with a marker like right here and right here. Now this S is going to be just a little bit funky, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut this section off. And then I'm going to lay this up here and get this curve cut right here on a mark, and then try to utilize this bottom for the bottom part of the S right there. So the S is going to be a little tricky, but I'm going to go ahead and get this part cut and these parts cut, and then we'll see what we can do with it. Alright, so now I have got my S figured out how I want to do it. I just got to notch off just a little bit more on this piece right here to bring it down so it's not so big. S's are kind of hard with the horseshoe style. So on the A, I just took another horseshoe right here and got it marked right there. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece and that piece real quick. Alright, so I also went back real quick, took my marker and marked some spots right here so I'll know that when I go to weld it up, it's going to be in the right spot, guys. So now I'm going to go ahead and start welding these up, and I'm going to keep in mind that some of it I might want to lay flat. Like on this E, this is the main flat part, so when I weld that together, that'll hold that when I nail that down. On this S though, it's both sides is kind of wobble, like this is going to be the main part right here, guys, but I don't want to weld it so that it's off of it like that. So I just want to put it on the board just like that and let it lay back in place. That way I can shoot at least one nail or something right there. And then on the A, we're just going to weld it from side to side. Alright, so now I have all of my letters welded together, guys. You can see the C-A-S-E. So what I want to do now is just take some black rust preventative paint and just go ahead and coat the front of it. Don't really got to worry about the back, but you can do the back if you want to. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and paint this stuff now. Alright, so I'm just going to give it a quick coat real quick. Alright, so I went around and coated them, turned them around here and there, that way it would get all of the sides also, guys. So now I'm just going to let that dry for a couple of hours, then we'll be ready to nail it on our wood. Alright guys, so our letters have finally dried and I have arranged them onto the board the way that I like it. So you got some options here. You can put some nails in there, screws, or you can even use horseshoe nails, guys. But I'm just going to use some nails to nail the letters down, and just want to make sure that they're lined up real good here at the bottom and nice and evenly spaced out, right? So now I'm just going to go ahead and get those nailed down. Alright guys, so I got it nailed down, so it's now complete. Now it's up to you if you want to make it like a table stand style. You might need to make a little back tail piece, or if you want to hang it on a wall, maybe put some mountain hardware on it, guys. But there you go, that is the case sign made out of horseshoes right there, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that like button down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful week. Peace.